Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I continue the Geoguessr fun with an absolute classic. It's an urban world, no moving. It's arguably the most fun way of playing Geoguessr, and that's why this is the 21st video of me doing this. You guys can play along. That's what makes this so popular and so fun. If you haven't done it before, do check in the description the best way to do it. It's not difficult, but it's lots of fun and it's very interactive. And you can have a pop at beating me, which is very possible at the moment. My best score on this format is these days is a perfect score, so can't beat that for obvious reasons. And I'm going to try not to get suckered in to doing so, because if the rounds fall kindly for you, it is very tempted to try and get a perfect score. But to be honest, I've done it now, so there's no real point. So let's go. I'm just going to try and have fun today, maybe see some funny scenes, and maybe try and explain my thought process for you a bit too. Are we recording? Yes, we are. Let's go. And we're beginning. And here's our first one, and we are outside Gabby's Casino. I'm not sure I'd trust the in-house staff there. Maybe we should see where we are. We might be on the outskirts of Las Vegas. I don't think we are. It's too green. Yeah, not sure I'd enter a poker game in there. Not with all that concrete oozing out. But that's all we've got. Gabby's Casino. For sale. That could be... No. I can't even read that. Johann Street or J-O-H. We have a registration plate here. A license plate. It's just white with black writing. To be honest, I forgot everything I learnt with those now. Pretty much. There's the USA flag. And that's about it. I've got to make a guess here. This isn't the most urban, really, of worlds, is it? I mean, it is, but we could be in any small town. Crystal? No, that'll be a product. Gabby's Casino. Yeah, I wonder if we could be in the north of Nevada. If they have more stringent laws. Could we be like right up here? No, I don't know what it looks like up here. I imagine it's still quite deserty, to be honest. So I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to say that this is a casino. I mean, it's hardly the MGM, is it? So it's probably allowed to exist somewhere else. Let's say that we are in Nampa. No, it's got to be a bit smaller. Middleton, Idaho. No, different registration plates. Sorry. I might as well use what I've got. How about Montana, Wyoming, Utah? I'm trying to remember what plates were just... because they're all quite colourful around here. I'll go Wyoming, Du Bois. Let's go for that. Imagine if we just saw it there. Gabby's Casino. It's not there, so unfortunately I don't think we're in Du Bois. Where are we? How far away are we? Hey, it was Montana. That's not a bad score or guess. We were in Billings, Montana. Wow. Oh my God, Gabby's Casino isn't on there. That sort of thing terrifies me, because it's the idea that... God, that's a bigger place than I thought. It's the idea that that was my final round to get a perfect score, and I'm searching the map for Gabby's Casino. It's not even on the map. It's not even on the map because it's that dodgy. They just take the sign down whenever a police car comes past. 4145, great stuff. Well done if you beat me there. That's good going. It was the hills in the background made me think mid-Rockies. Let's continue. Okay, now this is more urban. This is more urban. We've got tall buildings. We've got Graffiti. Pretty good graffiti. Yeah. I mean, it's got boobs. What more do you want? Yeah, lots of graffiti. Where could this be? Now let's try and guess without... No, don't want to embarrass myself. So, a couple of... Ooh, Oakland Garage. Oakland something centre. So we could be in California here. Oakland. That is an interesting license plate. With orange on the top. I don't believe I know that, but it's different to some of the ones we're seeing here. Someone's ringing me and I don't know who it is, so it's probably a scam. Moving on. I guess the graffiti could be Californian, you know. Franklin. Big tree. Oakland. Yeah, oak tree. Franklin 15th. Unique braids. I wonder if we see an Oakland Raiders reference, because I imagine they're pretty big. Wells Fargo. We're in the middle, aren't we? We're right in the middle. Lincoln University, but that's probably named after old Abe. Okay. Yeah, we're not sure, but we're thinking possibly Oakland, right? Oh, look at that. Look at that. What's that? Can we see? Can we read another one of them? No, I think I would have seen it. Okay, let's just have a little scout for whatever else we can find. In the background there we have hills, and that adds up. In fact, I did drive through the edge of Oakland to get something to eat as we left San Francisco. There were definitely hills in the background. That looks the right kind of terrain, climate for the trees. I'm sure there's a better word. There were definitely tall buildings of this kind of height. So I'm not going to blabber anymore. I'm going to go in to Oakland. I hope this is right because I've got no other ideas. Look for Franklin and 15th. Here's 15th. And there's Franklin. Excellent stuff. I'm trying to heal if you're trying to heal. Not sure I fully understand the concept of that, but I'm sure it means well. That's correct. We can make a guess. 5 yards. Great stuff. Well done if you got that, but that was definitely doable. Albeit only from a pretty small sign, the Oakland thing. So not all of you will have spotted that. Let's move on to round 3. Okay, we've got a big bridge up there. This is going to be... Yeah, there's nothing going on here. There's some metadata with the car, but I don't know that. I'm going to have to go off hunches here. 30 kilometers an hour, I would safely declare for this road. But more to the point, we're driving on the right, so it's more likely to be kilometers. It's an old bridge. We're in Europe, I think. Look at that there. All seems European. What's the car? I think it's actually a Suzuki. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I do often get cars wrong. Could it be a... It's not a Fiat. I think it's a Suzuki. But of course, there are lots of Japanese cars in Europe. But I just think we're in Europe. I just think we have to be. So what country would it be? That's interesting, actually. There's no blue crest for the EU badge there. That is interesting. I wonder, a thought's just popped into my head. I wonder if this could be, because obviously Switzerland would make sense with the registration plate. I wonder if this could be in Bern, because I've been to burn, and I've also had a couple of rounds. There's bridges of this sort of height that span the river. I don't think we can see the river down there. Maybe we can. It's a bit of a long shot because, you know, obviously there's lots of bridges of this kind of height, but I'm going to go Bern, Switzerland, because I've been there and I've been on the bridges. I don't know. It's a long shot. It's a long shot. But basically, you know, you've got this bridge here. One of them is spectacular and made of stone, so it won't be that one. That one there. To be honest, if I look at it for too long, it'll just put me off because it'll completely rule it out for me. But yeah, let's just go for it. Let's go there. Under the Kirchenfeldbrücke. Where were we? Oh my giddy aunt. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe we're in Bern. That is insane. That's where we were, look. Further up. Further up. Didn't consider that we might be further up. I'm just flabbergasted at that. I've obviously seen that bridge because I probably walked, I don't know, I'm sure I walked all the way around this bend from a certain point. The Kirchenfeldbrücke. It's just the height of the bridge. If you're really that flabbergasted. Perfect score, by the way. Hello? I thought I hadn't got a perfect score there when I looked at the 100 odd. Wow, perfect score, insane. Yeah, I just looked at the height of the bridge and it just correlated perfectly with the bridges in Bern, and I knew there was several, but it was a long shot. God, gotta let that soak in. Did anyone else get a perfect score there? I'd love to know if you did. Let me know in the comments. I've got to move on because I'm just gonna gaze and gloat at that one. Right, number 4. We've got a decent score here. Got a decent score. Is that 2 perfect scores now? I can't remember. Yes, of course, because Oakland. Okay, let's try and keep the perfect scores up then. But we have a funny looking language. Is it Cyrillic? No, I think it's, sorry, Cyrillic. Let's have a look. I need more. Yeah, I think it's Cyrillic, but it looks European, so it... Yeah, what have we got here? Are these Ukraine flags? Doesn't really look like it. What are the other options, though? Because I was thinking we might be in Macedonia or something. I don't know. That's one thing I just haven't learnt, sadly. Probably much to the disappointment of some of you guys, some of you Cyrillians. I haven't learnt the differences in each country with the letters, you know, Ukraine to Macedonia. Haven't learnt them entirely. But I don't think this is Russia. Agro 2015. Let's keep looking for clues. I just think that one doesn't belong. I just don't think I've seen it in Russia too much, that X thing. But again, I might be wrong. I'm just trying to figure it out in my own head. Let's look up to the skies. Let's see if there's... Yeah, there's a Ukraine flag. And there's one there. A huge, whopping, great one. How the hell did I miss that? Okay, Ukraine flags then. Don't know what that is. That could just be a very different Ukraine flag. It's like in PE. Do you remember in PE in primary school where you had the colour of your house and some people's were like, I don't know, purple when they were meant to be blue? I don't know. That was a bit of an obscure reference that probably none of you can relate to. So, Ukraine, what city? What city? I think very close to Europe, much more close to Europe. I'm thinking even this place. Potentially. Anthrasol by Mrs. Greenwich. That's how close to Western Europe we're talking. I might have a bit of fun here, seeing as I'm on a good score, and have a little, like, let's just look at the layout. We're in a crossroads. We've got that. Downhill. Is that a river down there? Not sure. But the crossroads, yeah. Maybe we're there. That would sort of add up. No. No, it wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know why I'm only looking at this city. It's very close to Europe, I realise. But this place is probably... Is that bigger? I still think maybe not big enough as a city, but not sure. It could just be this place. Or Lviv. It could be Lviv. I'm probably going to go for this place, guys. There's the compass. Doesn't quite add up unless we're there. Maybe I go there. No, I don't think that's right. Just be great to get this right. It really would. I don't think we're in that city now because of the way that the roads are lining up. Can't be anywhere over here. So I'm going to rule that out. And I'm going to go to Lviv. Let's go to Lviv and see if it adds up. I don't know. I don't know about Lviv either because of that road plan. Okay. Okay. Ooh, what about Odessa? Could we be in Odessa? No, I don't. Ooh. Could we be there? Should we go for it? Something tells me it doesn't really look like this, but I think I'm going to go for it. Let's go there for a laugh. It was Kiev. I don't believe it. Yeah, and as a result, I think lots of you will have beat me there. I just had it in my head that we were really close to Europe. I just wanted to go for that. Go for glory in that sense, because it would have made me look clever. But it was Kiev, so now I look stupid. Last one. Last one, and we are in Italy. How can I tell that? Well, this time it's not a flag, it's a registration plate. Hang on. Hang on. Where are all the Italian cars? Look at that, that's a tall building. Oh, okay. Now let's think about this. So, let me explain my thought process. We've got a blue Google car, if any of you know the meta on that. I sure as hell don't. We've got blue each side of this registration, which is usually Italian. Oh, we're in Lyon. So maybe that travelled. We are in Lyon. Grand Lyon on the bin. So that kind of gives it away. And there's some French. Auvergne, Rhône, Alps. So yeah, pretty quickly moved away from Italy there. Although it is quite far south in France, so it kind of looks similar. I've been to Lyon, so I would have seen that building. I actually spent the night sleeping on a railway track. Not a railway track. No. I know I've been known to overstep the boundaries with railway tracks, but I didn't sleep on one. On a platform, slept on a platform, and it was pretty cold. The reason was I was meant to meet Greg, funnily enough, and he told me to meet me at this platform, but there was a bit of a communication error. That's where he was getting dropped off, and I waited and waited for him, and in the end I thought, well, I don't know where he is, because neither of us had phones at that point. Don't ask why. Anyway, I slept on the platform, and it was horrendous, because trains came every half hour and woke me up. Where in Leon are we? Should we try and find this building then, shall we? Okay, I think I know roughly where that building might be, if I remember correctly where the financial centre was. I believe it was sort of here. But I might be wrong. I believe the station I slept in was... Oh God, I couldn't begin to tell you. Maybe down here somewhere. I've well and truly forgotten that. It might have been down here, really far out, really far out. A real ball ache to recover from. So, the tall buildings. I've got to find that. I might be completely wrong. Yeah, maybe it was over here, Part Dieu. Yeah, I'm going to struggle to find that actually. Unless I can just stumble across it here. That's the main train station. I thought the tall buildings were near that. I thought they were. Maybe that is just yeah, is that at the railway station? I think it might be. I think that tall building might just be a sort of standalone skyscraper that's at or near the main train station, Gare de Lyon. So that would put us up here somewhere. Let's just have a little look around again. You know, we're facing completely north. That's one thing to bear in mind. Studio 96 is something we can try and find. So, is there... I can't see anything that just faces completely north. That's the problem. Are we talking completely north? Pretty much. So where do you find that? Was it up here? Might be wrong about that station thing, you see. Oh dear. I want to get that right. I don't just want to, after all this messing about, I don't want to be really far away at this point now. Okay, and what was this again? Medicines Libéraux. Medicines Libéraux. Ah, this is a frustrating one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick. Oh, maybe I'll just go here. Maybe I'll go here. Because they are completely north to south. Yeah, let's go for that and hope for the best. Ah, oh, you bugger, it is over there. Yeah, there we go. There it is. And that's one of those things. Of course, you could have found it if you spent long enough. There's the Medicines Libéraux. And of course, you're helped out by the... Oh, it is right above this Radisson Blue and all of this sort of thing. Never mind. Yeah, that was doable, but didn't want to waste your time too much. Only lost 4 points on that one, leaving us with a decent score in the end of 227.95. But actually, apart from that Billings round, all of those, oh sugar, all of those were gettable with a perfect score, including the Ukraine one and including the Bern one. Somehow, I don't know how, that really was quite extravagant. That usually I'd say that wasn't gettable, but somehow I pulled it out the bag. And that has made this video a special one for me. I hope it was good for you too. Well done if you beat me, that's a decent score. And if you didn't, better luck next time. I will be doing more of these. Do stay tuned because we've got a wild variety of videos coming up. But for now, thanks for playing along, thanks for being here, and take care.